This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, ready here on the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And we're ready to bring you all the action from this Hero Indian Super League contest. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, it's a 4-4-2, but with a slightly advanced central midfield player whose job it is to support and run beyond the strikers. The other midfield player...
Oh, it's developing nicely for them here. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. Good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And what we have on the menu for you is live coverage of this Hero Indian Super League match. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Quite the clearance they were hoping for. That is how to keep it out of the net. Well, full credit to the visitors for the way they've gone about their defensive business. In fact, they're the #1 team defensively in the league.
Well, they've been so hard to break down this season, and key to that has been the centre-back combinations. They've looked so assured. They've been excellent right from the start.
Cleared away comprehensively. Hassan. 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 Can they find a gap in the defence? And the shot. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. And a big moment because the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty coming up. This to open the scoring here. And the penalty is converted. A goal it is. And now he can exhale. Brilliant pass. Could be dangerous. Well, they're doing their best to get on level terms here.
Well, it's a decent effort, but they're still trailing. They need something special here.
Passing it accurately. Oh, great attacking play. The danger averted thanks to his teammate. Merzliak. Hassan. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. Firing it in. Just can't get it past him. Well, getting close to the half-time interval, and the story so far, they're not really making home advantage count. Stuart, your take?
Well, it's been a fairly even first half so far, but they haven't shown enough creativity, particularly in midfield, where there's been too many negative passes. If they can get the ball into the front areas that little bit quicker, I think they'll get back into this.
Nice weight on the pass. And we will have just one additional minute. It is to be a throw-in. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. And so it is. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. And he has options available, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. And players waiting in the centre. Intercepted effortlessly. Singh. Couldn't hang on to it. Hassan. Well, it can be so difficult to play against a confident passing team when you're trailing. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Could cross it in here. Making sure nothing untoward happened. And a good tackle. Plenty of support here. But the danger averted for now. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Now a decent position. Very quick thinking there. Hassan. Good looking sequence this. Hassan. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. Very alertly winning back possession. Not the best challenge, free kick. Well, he's given us away.
Well, these fans are right behind the team here. Can they get the equaliser, though?
Well, on the cusp of full time, the home side keep plugging away but find themselves on the wrong end of the scoreline. Stuart, your thoughts on what you've seen?
Well, their attacking player's been too slow, it's lacked penetration, and at times it's looked devoid of ideas. But can
they could put it away, Stuart. What late excitement. And the match is level. So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. On the offensive, is there to be late excitement? This looks more than decent. The cross is on. Looking for the right angle. So the final whistle and the end.
The atmosphere is building as two sides worthy of the biggest stage get ready to clash in front of a packed stadium. All the action here on EA TV.
A warm welcome to you. At least we know the pitch will be slick, which might brighten up a rainy evening. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, joined by Sue Smith, and hopefully we've got some goals and drama on the way. What are we going to get from this one, Sue?
Well, thanks as always, Guy. It's a real pleasure to be here. It's been buzzing ahead of kick-off. Let's hope the football lives up to the atmosphere.
A chance to get in behind with that. Could take things forward a notch here. What a chance! And that's that. The flag's up. This is how the hosts line up.
Yeah, they're playing a 4-3-3. One central striker with the wingers providing the width. A quite narrow three in midfield and then a back four with the full-backs. They're going to be expected to get up and down those flanks.
Now a sense that something could happen from this. He's in here. And that has missed by quite a distance. They've given it away here. Could turn out to be a really good ball. It's nice possession. Is there a goal to take the lead coming? It's in! 1-0! And that could change the shape of the game. 1-0 then as we get started again. And the pass is incomplete. Nicely won. That's not the best distribution.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we're ready to bring you all the action from this Hero Indian Super League contest. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Can he make it count? Vital intervention. Good work to regain possession. Can he finish? There it is! And just the ideal start. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Good through ball. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Now, who can he play it to? Good ball over the top. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Takes it on. And nicely parried away. Merzliak. Oh, this looks useful. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Spraying passes around, almost waiting for the opposition to make a mistake. Are there to intercept. Now, let's see what they can do here. Well, it really looked as though that was going to be another goal from him.
Well, a chance for his second there. Probably should have done a bit better there, really.
The fist of the goalkeeper. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. The cut back. Excellent block. Oh, managing to beat him. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. And he's fired over the corner. And swept out of there. Well, this could really help the cause. The threat was there, but no problems now. Must score! And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Inching towards the interval, and it's going with home advantage. Stuart, as always, very keen to get your take.
Yeah, they're playing really well here. They've controlled the flow of the game, they've won their individual battles, and they've created numerous chances. Their only problem in the second half could be complacency, but I can't see that happening.
And the whistle is... So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Good-looking sequence. Is it going to be? In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
So making the substitution now. Rodriguez. Goddard. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Able to deal with the threat. It's one thing to sit deep, it's another thing to sit that little bit too deep. And possibilities here. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. Well, we're into the final half hour. classic example of how to intercept. Merzliak. Nicely timed tackle. Goddard. Clean challenge. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Kenny. Moving it forward. Could be dangerous. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, but the keeper should do better at his near post. That's gone in far too easily. That's not good goalkeeping.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Here's Vidal. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. So almost at full time, and the home side very much in command. Stuart, what have you made of their overall performance?
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them today.
Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. They took care of the situation defensively. Merzliak. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Here's Vidal. And there goes the final whistle. And well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week, and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. Good evening on what is, I regret to have to report, a pretty unpleasant night. The rain has been lashing down here. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And on the menu for you is action from the Hero Indian Super League. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Well, it's pass after pass, keeping their opponents thinking. Long way out this. But the keeper takes charge, and it was pretty straightforward. Gomez. Shot attempted. And it wasn't taxing for the keeper. Merzliak. Well, so many positives where the hosts are concerned, and one positive, Stuart, is a watertight defence.
Well, they've been so solid at the back, whether it's in front of their own fans or away from home. I think it comes down to communication. They're just so well drilled and organised. Hopefully for the neutrals, they do concede the first one today.
Might jump in front. And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see? See from them now. And he's won the ball. Oh, in with a chance. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff. And out of play it goes. Disappointing pass. It's a neat move. Determined defending. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Not the pass he had in mind. Can they get in behind them? Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. Substitution time it is here. Gomez. Oh, fancy footwork. But no damage done, that's the main thing. Merzliak. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. And Gomez. Feeding it through. There it is! A goal to reduce the arrears and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good...
Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Here's Gomez. Schmeerboek. A good and fair challenge. Merzliak. And Gomez with it. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Nice looking move. Main priority to hit the target, but couldn't do so.
Well, he'd certainly like to have that back again. That was a big chance missed.
Quite happy to sit deep, but that can have its risks. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Schmeerboek. There to win it back. Teammates available. And this delivers it. And a goal! My goodness, they've changed the course of this game. Level now. Well, it has taken a Herculean effort for them to get back to level pegging under these trying circumstances. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Must score! And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, as you can see, he just couldn't get enough on it. He'll be frustrated with that one.
And the ball is moving again. 3-2. Gomez. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. And now Gomez. Schmeerboek. Nicely timed tackle. Now what can they do from here? Good use of the ball as they look to extend their lead. Can he finish them off? He's done it! What a climax to this game! current scoreline 4-2. And just 5 minutes remaining. And Gomez. Schmeerboek. Good-looking move. Shot attempted. And a goal to tighten things up. They've thrown themselves a lifeline.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
Well, how about this? 4-3. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. And space to cross it. And there it is, the final whistle.